So I made a video yesterday going over how you guys can actually boost up your players in College Football 25 Ultimate Team, going over the different ways you can do so. Today, we're going to talk about one of those things, which is strategy items, and I found out the best ones to be using. Now, I do want to give a shout out to Logan for being a part of the Noti Gang. If you guys want a chance to shout out in the next video, drop a like in the vid, make sure you guys are subbed to the channel, notification bell on, comment down below, Noti Gang. Also, guys, the code Zirksee exclusive Dak 0.5 yard special is live right now in Underdog Fantasy. If you guys check out Underdog using code Zirksee, you'll get up to $250 in bonus funds. Dak 0.5 yard special, you get another 0.5 special, and you'll get LeBron and Jokic 0.5 specials, which you guys can choose which one of those to use. You just have to sign up by July 28th to get those two. Only with code Zirksee will you guys get 3.5 specials to use right now. You'll also be ready for the next code Zirksee only special, which week 1 NFL picks are live right now on Underdog. Now, as I said, guys, I did make a video going over the different ways you can actually boost up your team. So if you guys are unfamiliar with that and you want to figure out how to get higher overall players, how to boost up their stats, make sure to go ahead and check that video out. But today we're going to target one of those specific things, which I talked about in that video, which are strategy cards. For those of you guys that don't know, strategy cards, you can have one offensive strategy card and one defensive strategy card in your lineup at a time, so a total of 2. Here is the thing, though, and I'm going to tell you guys this. I am going to talk to you about the best ones to pick here. If you're curious, there's only 2 ways to get strategy cards currently as of the second that I'm recording this video. And one would be the Field Pass. We have a couple of free ones that you get, uncommon strategy item pack. There's no other way to actually earn these. There's no solos to play, no pack in the store to buy. The only way to get these cards is to either pull one or go buy one on the auction house. And by pull one, of course, I mean earn it through the Field Pass there. So in order for me to do this video, I had to go out and buy every single strategy card in the game. So if you could drop a like in the video, I'd appreciate that. That being said, though, I will let you guys know this, and this has been this way actually since day 1 of the game coming out. Currently, as of this very moment, okay, with strategy cards like quarterback right here, you guys can see, it is only supposed to boost the QB. I will tell you, by the way, in Madden, they usually say right on the front of the strategy card what they do. They don't in here. You have to put them in your lineup and then look at what they actually do, which I'm going to run through what they all do. You can see right here, though, upgrade selected stats for all quarterbacks on the team. Here's the thing. As of this very moment, since day 1 of the game coming out, strategy cards work for everybody. So it's kind of weird. I don't know how quickly they're going to jump to fix that, or even if they will. I'm not really sure, to be honest with you, which when we get to quarterback, we'll talk about something because it's a little bit weird why that would be included in one of the QB boosts. But currently, if you have, let's say, offensive line boost in here, right, which gives you like pass block, run block, whatever, it doesn't just boost your own lineman. It boosts your entire team. Offense, defense, special teams, everybody is getting the boost. So we'll talk about the best ones to run right now while it's still glitched, and then the best ones to run if/when they eventually fix it and make it only the position it says. All right, guys, so taking a look here, let's number 1 run through all of the actual strategy cards and what they do boost. Starting off, we have the offensive line one. Now, as you guys can see, take a look at the right side. You get 1 strength, 1 pass block, 1 run block, 1 impact block, and 1 pass block power. That's for your entire offensive line. Again, though, as of this very moment, it actually is going for everybody. So that does also include your tight ends. It includes your wide receivers, your running backs, whoever else, fullback as well, and your entire defensive line, which is giving them a little bit of a boost there with the impact block and the strength. But still, I don't necessarily think that's the best one to run. After that, we have the defensive backs one. That is giving a play rec, man, zone, and press, which obviously so is doing absolutely nothing for the offense, but that's doing a lot for the defense because, again, right now it's actually working on everybody. So not only are your cornerbacks and your safeties getting boosted, but also your linebackers. So if you guys have them out in coverage, your middle linebacker, whatever, that is pretty nice. After that, guys, we have running back. Now, this is where things get interesting here because we have carrying, ball carrier vision, stiff arm, spin move, and juke move. Ball carrier vision doesn't really matter. But we have carrying, stiff arm, spin move, and juke move, which does matter. Now, if they eventually do patch this, which I think they will, but I really don't think they care to do it quickly, it's obviously not going to be all that good because then it's only going to boost your running backs. You can get the carry, the juke, the spin move, which I will say this, the after the catch ability already in the game right now is really good, right? It's already really, really good. I don't necessarily think that you need to be running this, although this does boost up, as of this second, your receivers, even your quarterback, your running backs, and also your tight end. Then we have the quarterback one. Now, this is where I find it really interesting that there's the glitch, quote unquote, that's going on where it's working for everybody, because as you guys can see, we have throw power, THA, which I'll be honest, I don't know what that's supposed to say because throw accuracy is not an actual stat. You can see we have short accuracy, medium accuracy, and deep accuracy. I equipped it right onto my team, and I looked at Mariota to try to find what THA is. I could not find it. I looked at throw under pressure. I looked at throw in the run. I didn't see anything boosted, so THA there. Unless I'm just forgetting about something, we don't have just a throw accuracy stat, so I don't know what that's boosting. Then on top of that, you get the short, medium, deep play action, and you get short route running. Now, that's the part that I find interesting. If this is not supposed to go to your entire team, because why do you need short route running for your QB? For trick plays? I don't really think they care about that, so there's that one. Obviously, right now, with everything getting boosted out here, it does help your receivers, your tight end, and also your running back with having the short route running, but I think there are better strat cards to run offensively anyways to help everybody out. But if they eventually fix it to where it's only going to affect one group, then the quarterback strategy card, I will say, does become a lot more viable of an option, to be honest, because obviously getting the accuracy boost, the throw power as well, that's pretty nice. You also have the strength and conditioning, which is an offensive one you put on. It gives you strength and kick power. I mean, strength technically does help your entire team, and then kick power for your kicker, but I don't think that one's worth using over some of the other ones. Then we have, finally, for the offense, I believe the last one anyways, is wide receivers. You get a catching, spec catch, catching traffic, medium route running, beat press, and short route running. And guys, in my opinion, as of this very moment, with it affecting everybody, I think this is the one to run because not only is this going to help your receivers, right, because you get the catching, spec catch, all that, helps your running back, helps your tight end, and it even helps your defense, giving your defense better catching and also spectacular catch, which can come into use depending on certain things there. So I do think that, in my opinion, as this very moment, I would go with wide receiver because it is helping a lot of different positions. Then on to some other ones. We have the graduate assistant, which again goes into the offense, gives you awareness, pursuit, and also break tackle. I don't really feel like that's enough in my personal opinion. And then defensively, we have the linebackers coach, which gives you one tackle, block shed, pursuit, and play rec, as well as hit power. Again, I would go with the defensive back. And then finally, defensive line. Strength, tackle, power move, finesse move, block shed, hit power. Those are actually all pretty solid, to be honest, in terms of boost there. But I do think compared to getting slightly better pass rush versus getting better coverage stats out of your DBs and currently DBs and linebackers, I personally would definitely go with the defensive back one. I almost forgot about one more actually, which is the tight end coach, which gives you a catching, a carrying, a run block, and a trucking, which is actually solid currently because, again, it does help your entire defense, it helps your entire offense, gives you carrying as well for your entire offense, run block, which does help your entire offensive line as well as your receivers and your tight end, and trucking, which does help all of your receivers. But again, I personally still think that I would go with the receiver one because you're getting the route running there, which can help you kind of get some guys over like the 80 threshold. You're still getting the catching, which is going to help your entire defense. You're getting the spec catch, you're getting the catching traffic, but I don't feel like the tight end one is bad at all. In my opinion, guys, as of this very moment, I would go with the defensive back one, and I would also go with the wide receivers. When they eventually, if they do ever fix this, then I would still go with defensive back in my personal opinion. And then offensively, it would be definitely more of a decision, but I would either go with quarterback or wide receiver, and at that point, we'll just kind of have to see where the game is at, what players are at that time, when to go ahead and fix this. But I also think tight end, like I said, is not bad. Like, if you're somebody who runs the ball a ton, then maybe going with tight end is the move because you get run blocking out there for your tight end, your wide receivers, your O-line. You still get catching for your entire defense, for your receivers as well, your running back. You just don't get the route running and the beat press. For me, I'm liking kind of throwing the ball a little bit more. If you're running the ball a little bit more, maybe you go with tight end, but hey, that's all up to your personal scheme. So with that being said, guys, I hope you did enjoy the video, and if you did, make sure to drop a like in the video, and of course hit that sub button down below. Make sure to check out Underdog Fantasy, use code ZERK. I'm sure this is not the first video of the day getting posted here, so if you guys have not already seen the other videos that I posted, make sure to check them out. If you guys enjoyed this video, check out these.